Good morning and welcome. It is Saturday the 3rd of September. I am Flat Cap Callum and I'm hoping you are all very, very well. Alright, regular viewers will probably realise that today's going to be a bit of a monster. There's some really good racing, some good field sizes, some good prices. So we're having a proper go today. We are double staking. It's not gone well this week so far, so we need something decent, and Saturday's not always been kind to us, but we are going to give it a proper go all the same. So it's a £40 stake today. Regular viewers will know that what might be coming, which is 8 bets today. So if you want one horse and one bet, definitely I'm not your man today. 8 bets. Hopefully you'll see there's a lot of graft has gone in to try and put in today's staking plan, and I really, really hope we get some return that is worth the graft, because if it all goes dismally, which it absolutely can, and statistically it's more likely to go wrong, then it's going to be a bit miserable. But yeah, I've put in a bit of an effort this morning, which is why the video's a bit late. I think what we've got 3 different types of combination bet, 4 lucky 15s, and I've snuck in a win Trixie, which might sound a bit odd, but I'm sticking to my guns. I think it was worth it. The prices have come in a little bit for it. It was a really good one last night, but we'll still give it a go today. All right, before we do that, we will do a review of yesterday, which won't take long, and we will have a word on the golf at the end, which equally won't take long. So yesterday, how did we do? Terrible. 15 on, 0 back. We managed to get one winner in a bet where I did a Canadian or Super Yankee, as everyone now knows, hopefully. It didn't count for anything. So with the lucky 15, it was really just a big pile of not greatness. Codius Sangarius, I think, was 5th. That was the closest to making that bet look even remotely respectable, but nothing back there. And then in bet 2, none of them did particularly well except Black Castle Storm, which won SP'd at 12-1, but because we did it in the type of bet we did, it didn't count for anything. I know some people will be like, well, if you'd done it as a lucky 31, we'd have got a few quid back. In the grand scheme of profit and loss, it wouldn't have made a difference. It would have felt nicer to have been able to get something back for that winner. It wouldn't have made a huge difference overall. So not great. So we struck out yesterday, and I'm saying I'm doing double stake today. There you go. It will be a much quieter day tomorrow, as I mentioned yesterday. York, there'll be probably a York bet tomorrow, and I'll have a look around what else there is. But it's a very quiet Sunday, generally speaking. So it'll be a quiet Sunday. So we're going to go for it today. I've 8 bets. I've tried to make them not too complicated individually, because there's a bit of volume, and 8 is my ceiling. So on the really busy days, 8 is the most bets I'll do. So we're starting off here, and we are kind of focused particularly on 4 races, my preferred 4 races. Starting here, so we've got 220 Haydock, Australian Angel, 12-1. It was an and R in that race. It was my 5th best race, but I've just cut it down. I've just literally just put Australian Angel. I think there's not so much value in that race, but if your Sky bet 5 places, 12 runners still, it's definitely worth having a look in some combinations. But yeah, I've gone quiet on that race on the channel. Then 255 Haydock, Dark Jedi 25s, which we've taken before. 330 Haydock, Go Bears Go 10s, and then finishing off the 511 at Thirsk, Strawman. It's a really competitive race, but I do think that's a nice price. It's Sky Bet recommended. Hills and Betfred are next best on this one. So the annoying one is the 255, where Hills are only 3 places and pretty much everybody else is 4 still. But yeah, 20p each way, lucky 15, £6 you bet. That is bet 1. Bet 2 is our big combo bet. So these are my 4 preferred races. So what we've got here is 4 races, 2 in each race, and we've got 4 folds. We've done this a couple of times before, and then we've also I've made a typo on there. I'll come to that. So we've got 230 Navan, Empress of Bow and Hot Whispers, 240 Kempton, Billy Mill and Too Tempting, 255 Haydock, Taipan and Dark Jedi, 310 Ascot, Dance Fever, Accidental Agent. So that's 8 horses, all in the bet slip online, and it's 16 times 10p each way, 4 folds. If you're out at a betting shop, you write it out just like that. If you're in online, you put all 8 in the bet slip, just do 4 folds. And then reuse selections but delete the Navan race, the 2 at Navan, and then we've got to leave the bottom 3, and that should say treble, so that is my error. 8 times 10p each way trebles. So with the bottom 6 only, we're doing trebles. Billy Mill, 2 Tempting, and then the 255 Taipan Dark Jedi, 310 Ascot Dance Fever Accidental Agent. So that's 8 times 10p each way trebles. So if the first leg goes down, we're still alive for the second leg. If the second leg goes down, then we're down. That's basically how the bet works. But I like some prices today, so we're going to give it a crack to see if we can land ourselves a fourfold on this. That is bet 2. Then we've got bet 3, first of our combination doubles. So the 230 Navan and the 310 Ascot have combined here. Sky is 6 with both of these. 365 are 6 on the first and 5 on the second. So we've got 230 Empress of Bow, Hot Whispers, and I've added in Stanhope. And in the 310 Dance Fever Accidental Agent, and I've added in Ropey Guest. So it's 9 times 20p each way doubles. And then what I've done is I've added another double, and I've done this easiest way to write it out. Another double on Ropey Guest and Stanhope, because they're the 2 that I haven't included in the other combination bets. So I've just put a little bit more on there. So technically it's 140p each way double and 820p each way doubles. The simplest way to put it on is like that. Do the 9 cross with the 3 and 3, and an additional double on those 2. That is bet 3. That's £4 your bet. Bet 4, straightforward lucky 15 with some in. All of these are in the combination bet, so this is sort of like dialing up a little bit. These are my Fords slightly preferred in that combination. So the 230 Navan, Empress of Bow, 240 Kempton, Billy Mill, 255 Haydock, Taipan, and 310 Ascot Accidental Agent. Straightforward 20p each way lucky 15. Sky's best, 365 is next best. That is bet 4. Bet 5, all at Navan, lucky 15, and with a couple of additionals on here. So this one, it's a difficult one to gauge because Sky are 6 on that last leg, but outside of that, 365 Coral, Paddy are actually better because you'll get best price guaranteed on the others where they're the same terms. So I would say they're marginally better, and it's worth risking Wish Me not coming 6th. So I'd say 365 Coral, Paddy are your better bets on this one. So we've got the 230 Hot Whispers at 40s, 415 Spirituoso 9 to 2. That's one where Sky are only 4 places, where a lot of the others are 5 still. 450 Fond Farewell 18s, and the 525 Wish Me 11s. 20p each way lucky 15, a 50p each way single just on Hot Whispers, and a 50p each way double on the bottom 2 legs. They're the only ones I've got in those big fields. So we've got an additional double. That's £8 your bet 5. If you're still with me, we're on to bet 6, second combination bet. So the 240 Kempton, the 255 Haydock. So we've got Billy Mill and 2 Tempting, which were on our combination bet before. I've added in Moon Island at 33s. Going on to Taipan and Dark Jedi. This one's a 6 times 20p each way doubles. Definitely Sky bet for this one. £2.40 your bet. That's bet 6. Then bet 7. So last the lucky 15s, 240 Kempton, 2 Tempting, the 310 Ascot Dance Fever, and then I've got a couple at Wolverhampton that I've just sort of have snuck in. There were better prices, they've come in, but I've left them as they are. I think it's okay for lucky 15. 440 Wolverhampton, Harbour Vision, not Harbour Storm as we backed earlier in the week when I wrote Harbour Vision or Harbour View. There's a lot of harbours. Harbour Vision at 15 to 2, 7 o'clock Wolverhampton, Amisamova 13 to 2. So 20p each way, lucky 15. That's a Sky bet recommended. And that is £6 your bet. And then finishing off, they've come in a little bit. They were better prices last night, but I'm still happy enough to give it a go. I know there's loads of other stuff gone there with all the each ways, but in the context of our £40 stake, it's less than 10%. So I think it's worth a go. It's better to try and put it on not with Sky Bet, because on the middle leg, Sky have got a funky promotion where it's a 4-runner and they're paying each way, so you won't get bog. So you want a bog bookie who pays at Stratford. 259 Can 11 to 8, 334 El Paso Wood 15 to 8, and the 444 Atlantic Storm 9 to 2. And I've done it as a 70p win Trixie. So that's win doubles and a win treble. No singles on those, just win doubles and win treble. That is bet 8, and that is 280. That takes you to £40 a stake. It's taken me a lot of time. I'm sure it'll take you a lot of time. So well done to anyone who's going to cover the lot there with £40. And most of the good stuff we've got there is all condensed into a 40-minute window, and 3 of them are on the TV within half an hour of each other. So it will go well quick or go badly quick. So we haven't really got a lot hanging on later on. There's a few bits that could be worth it, but the main chunk of our races are all between 2:30 and 3:10. So that's when the magic will happen, or there won't be any magic at all. So as always, it's free. It's entirely up to you. My profit and loss is in the description. I've got a long-term profit and loss on the channel thus far, but most days we lose. On some days we win, and that money outweighs the losing days. That's how it works. I'm looking at value in the market. I'm looking at the horses that I think are overpriced, basically, and sticking them together in multiples. That's what I do. So it's there if you want it. Word on the golf. I'm not going to say much on the golf because it's not gone well at all. I'm going to do a proper rundown in the morning, I think, because there's nothing really much to write home about on the golf at the moment. So yeah, it's frustrating me no end with the golf. We had a few near misses a while back, and then it's just it's not gone so well on the golf. So we'll check in tomorrow, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a good one. All right, I'll be back tomorrow with York and maybe a few other little bits, but it will be a quieter day, particularly after today. So wherever you're doing, enjoy your day, enjoy your afternoon. If you're following the tips, enjoy your condensed afternoon, and we'll see how we get on. Thank you very much. Cheerio.